I remember the second World Cup, Garincha carried him. A guy with like a 5 centimeter taller leg than the other one. Like handicap.
That they go to work in the morning as electricians. They play football.
Nah,
Man,
man.
it's a layup. See, man, it's a layup. It's a layup for the midfielders.
Support right now don't know if he's French or Spanish.
Yes, you're coming to Yassi. Yes, are you there, bro?
Oh man.
Yo, guys, what up? Welcome all to the Saturday Hangouts, where we just, what it is, we hang out, we talk about football, and this is very free, very out there, and you know what, we chill, it's all cool. So guys, if you want to be a part of this is open to anyone. Obviously, you have to be here before the spaces fill up. I have posted the link on Twitter, so anybody, this is open to anybody. Anybody can join. Just as long as you just have a good mic, just please have a good mic. Feel free to click the link that I've posted on the Twitter page and come along and just have a discussion about all things football. So, what's going to be on the agenda today? We're going to talk about Salah and have a serious conversation as to based on recent form, where should we place Salah? Where should Salah be placed based on recent form? We're going to talk about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Ole Tax and how this man is still in a job and doesn't receive the kind of criticism that Uncle Mo has, and whether Ole will actually still see out the season. I'll talk about Cristiano Ronaldo and have an honest convo about when Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't score, how should he be perceived? Then we will then talk about Ballon d'Or and what are the Ballon d'Or chances? Has maybe Salah sneaked in or anything? And does Benzema have a good case? And I want to know whether there's anyone who still feels Jorginho deserves that freaking Ballon d'Or third spot. And we might touch on Mauro Icardi apparently breaking up with one day Icardi apparently breaking up with Mauro Icardi because apparently he's cheated yet again. So we might touch on that because there's nothing good like with some domestic stuff happening, man. So
Nasri?
Oh yes. I almost forgot Nasri. And thank you for reminding me. Yes, we will talk about Nasri. We will talk about Nasri. There will not be any fat shaming here. We will talk about Nasri. We'll talk about your boy Nasri, man. So how's everyone doing, man? Everyone all good?
All good?
Good, man.
So what?
We're good. We're good.
It's good. Okay, thank you. So we let's get this show on the road, man. So without further alini, let's talk Salah, man. Let's talk your boy Salah. I want us to have a real conversation right now. And you see, there's no point in having a conversation that says, "Oh my gosh, Salah's the best in the Premier League." Because based on recent form, like we already know. We're already past that. And I want to have a conversation based in the world right now. So I gave my take and so forth. So I think the only right way to start, because I put out that says, Salah, where is in the world and everything. And I think it was mostly Liverpool fans that said, no, he's the best in the world. He's the best. Or is it from? I'm like, that's not even stretching it. But I would still say, as of right now, Benzema is the best in the world right now. But Jamal, first of all, talk to me about that 5-0 beatdown. But specifically, as of right now, based on recent form, is Salah the best player in the world based on recent form? And try and be objective.
No, he's not the best player right now. I think he's the best right winger, but he's always been the best right winger. I don't think nobody touches him. But in the world, I think we have to say Lewandowski and we have to say Benzema.
San Marino, no?
Who?
San Marino.
San Marino, bro. I talk now.
The best player didn't score against San Marino.
Did Lewandowski really take that game serious, bro? The guy must be. Come on, he didn't really take that game serious. But anyway, yeah.
So why would you put Lewandowski over Salah based on recent form?
Bro, it have plenty in Trinidad. Here we have plenty stations, and I do watch a lot of football, and every time I watch a ball game, this guy scores, and the quality. Like we're gonna get on to Cristiano Ronaldo. The quality this guy scores. He scores some quality goals. And he has been doing it for about 2 years now, non-stop. I think he scored over 50 goals last season, and I think he scored about 14 already. This guy is insane, man. So I'll still say Lewandowski. And Benzema, come on. Did you see that goal in the Nations League? He and all has been scoring in every game. So I'll still say them two. But I'll say Salah is top 3 for me.
So you're putting him up ahead of Messi and Cristiano and Mbappe.
Yeah, I'm going to put him above Messi. But
Bro,
it's not going to be...
Cristiano
it's not-
isn't even top 20, bro. Come on,
Yeah,
Jay.
but he's above Messi for now because we know when Messi reaches demon time, we know he's gonna be number 1. But for now, how we haven't figured out the PSG system yet, I'm gonna put Salah above Messi.
So I mean, what do you take from that 5-0? Is it that Watford were trash, or do you think that once Liverpool have this team, they can be that good?
Yeah, the thing with Liverpool is we already know once we have our team, we're going to be up there. The worries all Liverpool fans have is the injuries. But we never worry about our first 11. To me, it's just in my personal opinion, I feel our 11, top 3. I'll still say PSG because the amount of talent and Bayern Munich because of what they have achieved. But I'll say right now, if everybody's fully fit, top 11, Liverpool, we have top 3 11s in the world right now. So yeah, it's always the injury. But come on, man, I'm happy for Firmino because he needed goals, man, and he scored 6 goals this season.
But my thing though is, okay, he scores a hat trick. Should he now start against Atletico Madrid?
No, it's Jota. For me, we need killers, and Jota might not be the tidiest of footballers, but the guy know where the goal is. I think Firmino overall is a better footballer than Jota, but Jota knows how to put that ball in the net, man. And he's very, very underrated on his heading too, Jota. So yeah, man, I'm enjoying the win, and guys, that's Salah goal. I mean, come on.
Because my thing is that look, Lewandowski is that dude. 100% Lewandowski is that dude, and then you can't really sleep on him. But for me, the level, because for me, it's not just the goals. Did you see the pass to Mane?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the whole package. I'm talking about the goals, the goal scoring, the dribbling, the passing, the creativity. In terms of a whole footballing package, 100%, this guy has got to be. So, but my thing though is, does he become? Because I did a video on this on another thing. Does he become the second African to win a Ballon d'Or, or do you think that he may have missed his window?
Nah, I think for next season he can get it. If he keep this form up, I think he can get it. Because people forget in 2018, he was top 3 in the Ballon d'Or. I think it was Modric, Cristiano, and I think Salah.
Was it? Are you sure?
Yeah, you can check it on Wikipedia. Because remember, that is when he scored 44 goals. And if he won that Champions League, I think he would have won it that year. Well, I wouldn't say win it because the World Cup tax. Modric might have still win it, but I feel he will have a strong argument if he did win the Champions League year. But you know what happened? Sergio Ramos, that cheat. He did what he have to do. But yeah, I think you can check it with Wikipedia. I think he finished 3rd in the Ballon d'Or in 2018. But this year, next season, I think he can win it. Because if he gets a CL and if he do good in the African Cup of Nations, I think he can get it.
Okay, so here I am. So 2018, check this out. Luka Modric was first. Second was Cristiano. Guess who was third?
Salah.
Nope.
Oh, Messi?
Nope.
Van Dijk?
Nope.
Oh, what?
Keep guessing. Guess who was third?
Mbappe.
Hazard.
Nope.
Hazard.
Nope.
It wasn't that Benzema?
2018. Wait, just your live chat.
Nasri.
No. We'll get it after. No, live chat. Guess who came
Yakubu.
third? Guess who came third in the Ballon d'Or
What
rank
year?
in 2018?
De Bruyne?
Hazard.
Mane.
Griezmann.
De Bruyne.
Griezmann.
Oh, Griezmann.
Wait. Puya, who did you say?
Griezmann.
Varane?
Griezmann.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Griezmann.
Griezmann.
It was
Okay,
Griezmann.
so
Griezmann.
after the World Cup.
let me because you think
It
I'm
was after
lying.
the World Cup.
You think I'm a lie. Okay, you think I'm a lie.
Really? I don't remember that.
Griezmann, really? It was Griezmann. I remember.
The side chick?
Oh,
Yeah.
my days.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember. Modric won it that year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. The side. I mean, his side chick
World,
really
World
came
Cup tax,
third
man. World Cup tax.
in.
He did win a World
pretty
Cup.
much. Yeah, I mean, shocking, man. So look, what's it called? So Puya, Salah, man, where would you rank Salah right now? Based, I don't want to hear about past previous years. Based purely on recent form, where does it rank right now?
I think so. Previously, I just thought Salah was just like a goal scorer, right? Like a guy who just puts it in the net. But I think, I mean, the goal against Man City, the goal today against Watford, I think we're starting to see a guy who's coming into his own as a fully fledged footballer, not just a goal scorer. And I think because that's happening, like, I think he's finally reaching that that Messi, Benzema, he's in that area. I don't know if, in my opinion, there isn't clearly a one like good best player in the world. That's why the Ballon d'Or is so like, we don't know who's going to win it this year, but I think he's in that conversation of like the top 5 players in the world with Lewandowski, Benzema, Messi, and then whoever you want that 5th player to be. But I think he's up there in that top 4 definitely, because this guy, because I used to think footballing wise, I saw this video a couple days ago, like this guy was trying to argue Mahrez is a better footballer than Salah, and I was like, maybe. And then I just remember the Man City performance, and then I wake up today and I watch this game, and I'm like, nah, dude, this guy's clear. This guy's amazing. He's coming into his own. He because I don't know if you guys remember Salah. Sometimes like he's got that Lukaku touch. Like the ball bounces off him, it goes in opposite direction.
Not as bad as Lukaku. Not as bad.
Yeah,
as Lukaku.
not. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like he's figuring that out. He's like figuring that out now. We're starting to see that less, and he's becoming just not an effective goal scorer, but he's finally becoming an effective football player in the field, and that's going to elevate him, and it's going to do Liverpool wonders this season, in my opinion.
HH, for eye test, what do you give him? For me, I'll give him 84 right now.
He's in that. He's like in that.
What is the eye test
83,
based off?
84%. So I would say that he's in that kind of 82, 83% in that kind of category.
You know what shocked me? Your rating on Kane. You give Kane a 75. All the hate and slander you give Kane, I'm shocked.
No.
Can you explain that?
That thing is going to keep on changing, because that was me thinking after that Hungary performance. I think he's failed it. I think he failed the eye test, man.
What is the eye test based off?
How good you are on the ball, basically your footballing ability on the ball. So let me bring in our guy, man. So Mr. Oh, okay, look. So are you saying that I'm never going to live this 15 goals max thing down?
Never.
Okay, Mr. Someone said 15 goals.
Yeah.
Salah, where, truthfully speaking, where does he rank right now in the world?
For me, he ranks number 1 in the world.
Whoa, easy.
Right now, on form.
You're gonna jinx it.
It's
Reactionary much.
Basically, right now on form, he's doing it on the pitch. Obviously, Benzema and Lewandowski, they're doing their thing, but the Premier League's a different level. But yeah, for me, the stats he's putting up, the performances he's putting up. Last season, he basically had no one.
So, but okay, have you been seeing what Benzema has been doing for Real Madrid and for France? Is he really better than Benzema? See, for me,
yeah.
I think
he has been good, but La Liga's crap now. Let's just be honest. La Liga's dead. Premier League is where it's at.
So you're saying that Salah is best in the world right now?
Yeah.
And are you being because
he's not going to win the Ballon d'Or this year? Maybe next year if he wins like a trophy, like some trophies or something. But this year he's not winning the Ballon d'Or. It's going to be a Messi, Lewandowski, or Benzema.
I know my accents, and I know where that accent is from. So with that accent, are you really talking from a full objective point of view?
No, I am. No, I am a Liverpool fan, but I'm also a football fan as well. And I love, La Liga and Bundesliga and Liga and stuff like that. But for me, the Premier League is the top league. And yes,
I actually agree with him.
Salah is playing against
Of course you do.
the best teams in the world in one league. You know what I mean? And he's played Chelsea and City, and he's put up world class performances against them.
Okay, so can Liverpool's chances of winning the title this season, or are you maybe an injury away from? Because my fear is that if Salah gets injured, I don't know what Liverpool do. But how likely do you think Liverpool are to win the league this season, or are you saying that they are more better suited to try and see what's up in the Champions League?
Well, this season I predicted Liverpool will finish third or fourth. Before the league even started, I put them third and fourth because I thought City would get Kane and thought they would win the league. But they never got Kane, so I don't. They may win the league, but for me, it's going to be Chelsea. It's going to win the league because they got Lukaku now.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah,
That win today,
like,
that's what we needed.
Lukaku just changes the whole team. Like without him, like the last season they scraped top four. I know they won the CL on that, but they basically they lost the last game against it was against the Villa, and they lost that. But Leicester they lost to someone. I can't remember who it was.
Tottenham.
It was Tottenham.
Tottenham, yeah.
And so that meant Chelsea got top four. Yeah, they scraped it, but they won the CL. But yeah, Liverpool, I think they can win the Prem, but obviously Salah and Mane, they're going to AFCON in January. What do you think?
But they say it's 2 league games and 1 cup game.
Yeah, I was about to say that it's only 2 games, so I think we're good on that part. We got Jota, Firmino, and Origi can play them games. Yeah, they got Chelsea as well. They'll be up for the league. Man City, I think before the transfer window shut, I thought they were Kane, but never got them. But they're still making their world class performances against Chelsea. They bashed them for 90 minutes. So
So lastly, before I take some dubs and go to some other people, lastly, does Salah win the Ballon d'Or before he retires, or do you think that because of Messi's dominance, he missed his boat, or do you think that Salah, because and we'll get to Cristiano, Messi, because they're now sort of coming towards the end? Do you see a scenario where Salah becomes the second African after George Weah to win the Ballon d'Or?
I think if Salah wins, I don't know, it's very hard that Messi's still playing because Messi wins it every year, basically. But if Salah wins a CL and maybe if he wins a double and gets about 30, 35 goals or something in the Prem or something, then he might have a chance.
What about AFCON? What if he wins AFCON?
Wait, easy. Relax. Let me come to that, and I'll come to you, Infinite, bro. So, Chris, thank you for the dub. Chris says Salah is the best in the world right now, with Lewandowski in close second. You're sleeping on Benzema, and the disrespect towards Benzema, I think, is quite frankly pretty disgusting. Come on, Benzema, show Benzema some love. From your boy Casey, who says the donkey Cristiano Ronaldo was never in the GOAT debate. Can't dribble, create. No GOAT candidate, so useless, not scoring. It's not Zizou, Messi, Beckenbauer, R9, Maradona. We're going to get to Cristiano Ronaldo because, especially in what he just said, we're going to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo when he doesn't score. We're going to have a serious conversation about how do we view Cristiano Ronaldo when he doesn't put that ball inside that fishnet, man. From your boy Casey again, who says, Liverpool fans talking about La Liga, your team has been kicked out 4 out of 5 times of Europe by Spanish opposition. Haven't beaten a single top 13 team. You see, my thing is that, look, I mean, La Liga right now maybe, but what I always say to the guys is that, there's always this battle about, okay, which is the best, which is the best league? Last 10 years, which league has won the most Champions Leagues and Europa Leagues? It's been La Liga teams. So when we now get to 2030 now, let's now see from 2020 to 2030 which league wins the most because, but you have to give La Liga the dub based off what Sevilla, Atletico, Real Madrid, and Barcelona have done in the past 10 years. You have to give those guys the dub. Infinite, talk to me, bro. Salah, where does he rank right now?
Yeah, concerning the ranking of Salah, I think he's a close second to Lewandowski. Because the thing is with
Man, the Benzema disrespect is crazy. Okay, explain.
I
Bro,
said Benzema.
I'm looking at his World Cup qualifier stats. He's played 3 matches and 1 assist. And concerning his goals and from last season, was he really the best player in La Liga? I wouldn't say he wasn't the best player in La Liga.
Who?
Over a
Benzema?
season, no.
Yes, he was.
Of course he
was.
Did
He was.
you see what he
By a
did for
mile.
Real Madrid?
By a mile. By a close.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
That's
no.
just my opinion.
It was
okay,
one.
wait. Infinite. Who was a better player than Benzema last season in La Liga? Who was a better player?
Hazard.
Messi.
No,
he wasn't.
no.
You
Can
see-
I
No,
speak?
he wasn't.
see,
No,
No, he
because-
wasn't.
wait,
yeah.
can I?
All because Messi scored. That's why I talk about eye test and
And watching the game.
stats. Because thank you, Jamal. Because if you don't watch the games, Messi scored the most goals. I says, he's the best player. But if you actually watch the games and look at what Benzema did in El Clasico games, what he did against Atletico Madrid, now look at what Messi did against Atletico, what he did in El Clasico games, and look at the games in which Messi scored it. Look at Benzema's performance throughout the entire season and put the goals to one side. Benzema's contribution throughout the entire season and in big games and in Champions League games as well. Bro, of course he was the best player in the
And I
league.
didn't-
Well,
Well,
comparing, well,
Wait,
comparing
yeah.
so let's use Dodd here. While comparing that Barca team to that Real Madrid team, who has more Dodd? Who?
So wait, sorry, say again.
Yeah. So let's bring your Dodd into this.
Okay.
Who has more Dodd if we're looking at the Madrid team and the Barcelona team? If we're looking at it right now,
It's
in the
Barca,
flesh.
but not by much, because Hazard and Vinicius wasn't really saying anything last season. So it's not by much, but Barcelona.
It's still not much
Carry
because
on.
let's keep it real.
Yeah.
This is a much older Modric, a much
Yeah.
older Toni Kroos, and Vinicius is literally hot and cold.
Mhm.
So again, when you watch the games and you see how much work Benzema is doing and just how much he's contributing, and Barca fans have even said that, man, Messi, the sense where this guy just like walking up and down, So come on, bro. Even Barca fans will tell you that. Nah, Benzema was that dude last.
And
last season.
in last season, he scored the first goal or the last goal most of the times.
Yeah.
Because the first goal is very crucial and the last goal.
And last goal and the winning goal. So he was clutch.
And after Benzema, the last goal scorer, the top goal scorer last season behind Benzema was Casemiro, who was on 6 goals.
So
Okay.
Plus one. So Lewandowski, Salah. So you say Salah is second down.
Yeah. Somebody brought up the eye test. Yeah. Salah's been consistent. Even last season when Liverpool weren't really having an outlet, Salah was like the main outlet. Like he was scoring goals for them. Firmino and Mane were horrible last season, but even this season, it's like he's carried that form in from last season, because Mane started off slow this season, but he's slowly getting there. Like as he scored his 100th goal for Liverpool, yeah, but he's slowly getting there. And then concerning Salah Ballon d'Or chances, I don't think he's gonna get top 3, but they're gonna put Jorginho in there because
No, not this year. It's like it's so I'm thinking about future. Like, does he
future.
ever win the Ballon d'Or?
I think his best chance will be the Ballon d'Or after this one. Next one, it's gonna be because
remember
the thing is
that's going to be a World Cup Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, I was about to mention that because looking at Egypt's chances, World Cup, it's not looking good. I think he can get top 3 next year, but actually physically holding
what
the
his
award.
chances?
Yeah.
Is it
gonna be a World Cup Ballon d'Or?
No. This is his best chance. If let's say he goes crazy next season, and let's say Italy win the World Cup, but it's like a team performance, so no one really stands out.
Isn't the Ballon d'Or isn't in November? So would it?
It's not a World Cup Ballon d'Or then, I think.
Basically, for me, I thought the Ballon d'Or is normally every January. For some reason, this season it's next month. So if it's going to be in November, then it's got a great chance. But bro, normally it's January.
It's in January.
And it's like the calendar year. of the previous year. But for some reason, this year it's next month. So it depends when it's going to be.
Yeah.
All right. So before I come to Barryman, let me just take this. So from your boy Daddy Oos, who says Polish fraud showed up when everyone's washed up. Look, Daddy Oos, relax, okay? relax, bro, relax. Yes, it's like, thank you for the job. Says, screw you, HH. Screw everyone in the Hangout. Screw the live chat, and screw Ole.
Damn.
Yasser Said is a Man United fan who promised me that Cristiano would drop 35 goals.
No trophies in the last 5 years.
That's harsh.
And you said that Ole is going to lead you to the promised land. Yasser Said, support your man. Support your man.
Last year.
I think all juju has run out, you know.
Ole Gunnar Moses. Casey says, Messi had more goals and assists than Benzema. Better on the eye test. Just one less goal and assist in the CL knockouts playing 4 less games. Messi is levels above that trophyless guy. Casey, don't do that.
Stat no chance.
Casey, don't do that. See, you're being in stat merchants right now. All because he scored all those. You can't just focus on the goals and assists. It's the performance. Based off the performance, Benzema said what's up. And you want me to be real? What did Messi do against Atleti? What did he do against Real Madrid? The best teams in La Liga. Let's tell the full story. Look, Messi was freaking amazing, and Messi was superb for Argentina. And Messi is probably being the best played for Argentina. But over that season, let's just be fair. Messi was second, Benzema was the best. Let's keep it real. And from your boy, Laure Moralte, who says, the Corey Goat 7 tapping merchants disappeared again today.
Corey Goat?
See, if you guys continue to talk, you're going to jinx it.
Lord. Okay, look, Barry, talk to me. Salah, man. What is your rate? Salah.
First of all, Benzema is number 1. I'm a diehard Barca fan. I watch pretty much every single game, and I can admit with pride that he's number 1. Messi's close, but Benzema is number 1. Then, Benzema 1. Then I'll give it to Salah in form. He's been balling since the beginning of the season. Even last season, he's been like probably the best player in that Liverpool team. Then Messi and Lewandowski, but Salah is number 2. But about the Ballon d'Or and everything, the thing is next year November or like December? Because if it's a World Cup year, so like I don't know, but if he balls in AFCON, then wins the Prem or the Champions League, we can have an argument. But yeah.
Wait, so who did you have at number 1?
Benzema.
And then you say Salah is second.
Yeah, close with Messi. Debatable.
No. Yeah, for me, I agree with that. What's it called? Cole, talk to me. Where does Salah rank? Cole.
I think he's top 5. He's top 5. My Ballon d'Or personally, HH is Lewandowski number 1, number 2 Benzema, and number 3.
No. I'm not talking about the Ballon d'Or conversation is going to be afterwards. Salah mainly. Where do you rank Salah right now in the world, based purely on recent form and how he's been playing?
Oh, right, like right now.
Right now, recent form. I don't want to hear about last 3 years. Right now, based on recent form. Right
now he's top 3. Right now he's top 3. I mean, from the move that he did on that Watford defender,
he gave birth.
He gave birth to him. He got bodied. But anyways, I think he's top 3, and I think in the future he can win the Ballon d'Or. I think if he wins the AFCON, he has a huge shout too for that too. Yeah.
No. It's
Do they really rate AFCON?
He has a shout. Because
I think it's late. I think it's too late.
Infinite. Look, Infinite, you're South African, I'm Nigerian. This guy is Ghanaian. You know how they do. They're not going
Nigeria's going to win that anyway.
You know how they do. They don't respect.
Juju is undefeated. They
don't respect.
But AFCON is the toughest competition. Besides,
I'm saying that they won't rate it, but we'll get to Ballon d'Or afterwards. I'm just question for is: will Salah win the Ballon d'Or before he retires? Yes or no?
Oh, I think so. I think about that. I think he's gonna definitely win the Ballon d'Or in the future. The timing, I don't know, but I know he's gonna win.
Wait, how old is Salah now? He's what, 29?
29.
Yeah, 29.
Yeah, 29.
Yeah.
Who knows,
Uh,
man?
but
Who knows?
but what I'll say is can I say my Ballon d'Or? I can't.
No, it's
Okay.
not
Not
now.
now.
I'll come to you after not
Okay.
now.
Okay.
So your boy Zoteng TV says level is great. Don't get me wrong, but the Bundesliga tax is real. 40 goals in Bundesliga is 20 in the Premier League. And
Can't say
Ballon
that.
are so good, he usually plays for the best team in the CL also. Benzema is carrying Real Madrid and France. You see, my thing is, this whole thing of the Bundesliga tax, I think it is real, but it only counts for certain players. It counts for Werner and Luka Jovic.
Can I
For
add
those two.
something? Can I add something?
No,
to that?
but see, I'll bring it up here. I can almost guarantee you, put Lewandowski or Haaland in any league, they'll still score. Case in point, the fact that Lewandowski managed to score 3 goals with those fruit sellers at the Euros shows you that he'll be able to figure it out in the Premier League. Like there are those guys who these guys are the genuine article. So don't put tax on them.
That goal that Levy scored against Spain, that's Dodd right there. That's Dodd.
Yeah, does the Bundesliga tax work for Jadon Sanchez? Because he's playing like Alexis Sanchez, right?
Bro, see, nobody wants to discuss this. Sancho has been going under the radar. I think, basically, Sancho has to. We'll get there. We'll get there because we're going to talk about United. We'll get there. Priya, you want to say something real quick?
Yeah, I want to say.
Yes.
I don't know why Lewandowski breaking Gerd Muller's record is like so underappreciated. Like, it's not like Lewandowski is the best striker. Like, there's been many great strikers since Gerd Muller in the Bundesliga, and they didn't even sniff the record. Take into account also that everyone thinks the Bundesliga. I think people have a misconception. The Bundesliga isn't 38 games like the Prem. The Bundesliga is 32, and they fail to take into account Lewandowski scored 41 in 29 games.
That's crazy. That's real.
Even if you believe in Bundesliga tax, that's still incredible.
Actually, it's 34 games. It's not 32.
34. Sorry, yeah, but he still did it. He did it in 5 less games in 29 games. I still think if you believe in Bundesliga tax, you have to rate that like really highly, in my opinion.
All right, your boy said, man, thank you for the upset. If Liverpool fans wanted Salah, Salah would win the Ballon d'Or. Liverpool fans are the reason why Salah is underrated. Let's be real, Jamal. Salah, the GOAT for Liverpool. No, that makes no sense. So basically, what you're saying are Liverpool fans, because my thing is that I don't think you can overrate as a right seat. Years ago, when guys saying Salah was best in the world, I was like, relax, chill. Liverpool's pumping Salah right now. It makes sense based on how well this guy is playing. And are you saying that voters will be turned off by, oh my gosh, these Liverpool fans are so loud? No. Use your brain and just be objective. Who cares what Twitter is saying? Who cares what people say? How well is player X playing? And is he one of the best players this year? I think it's too late for Salah to say what's up because we'll talk about the Ballon d'Or afterwards. But based on recent form, goals, assists, general overall player, and influence over a team. Because remember, Salah had Dodd last season. Without Salah, Liverpool finished 6th or 7th.
Yep.
Because Mane had his worst ever season. Jota was injured. Van Dijk was injured. Gomez was injured. Matip was injured. So literally, Salah carried that team on his freaking back. A total ravaged Liverpool team. Yeah. So it's like once you put all these things together, there's nothing that any fan can say, but like,
Without Salah, we would have finished below Arsenal.
Actually, Arsenal was finished like I think it's like 8th or 9th or
8th.
9th. They finished 9th.
Oh, nice.
Oh, back to back.
God damn. Your boy Daddy Oos says, your entire argument for the Polish fraud is goals. What is Lewandowski's role? He is a striker. What is his function? To score goals. Because you saying this is the same thing you can put towards Cristiano. So my thing is, when you're saying who is the best player is how well do you perform your function? Cannavaro didn't win the Ballon d'Or in 2006 because he scored 5, 6, 7 goals. He won it because he played extremely well for his role as defender. Now, if you want to do more of assists and everything, cool. But if you're a striker, how good of a striker are you? If you're a winger, how good of a winger are you? If you're a central midfielder, how good of a central midfielder are you? And as a striker, what is the first function of a striker? score goals. Second function, score goals. Third function, score goals. Fourth function, assist, thing. But your main goal is to score freaking goals. So he's doing what it says your job description is at an extremely high level. So what's your issue? Uncle Wam says, oh God. Look, we'll get. Icardi has cheated on his wife, Wanda. However, look, we'll touch on it. We'll touch on it, man. We'll touch on that. And your boy Amos K says, Messi average league rating 8.50 in 29 games. Most man of the match leads on all aspects with dead Barca. Benzema 7.66 in 35 games. Most big chances misses. You see, this right here. Yeah, this right here is what annoys me about football discussion. You've just gone to who scored and just copy and pasted what it says on who scored. Because someone on who scored, their 8 may be a 6 for me. And something that is a 9 for me may be a 7 for them. So what we have to do is watch and judge. But that's why I like Barry. Barry's a Barca fan. And he says, Benzema was the best last season. And there are other Barca fans who've come and said, bro, with all due respect to home and everything, this dude was that freaking dude.
Appreciate it.
You know. Suleiman, talk to me. Salah, where would he rank right now?
Before I rank him, I just want to say, big up human rights. I think what you're doing to defenders is, it should be illegal. Like they have families, bro. You can't do that.
Laporta is still trying to decide his citizenship according to Jamal, man. So shout out to Jamal, but
But I think, I gotta agree with Benzema has to be number one. As much as I hate Madrid, in that final against Spain, I literally screamed when he scored. What an incredible goal! So I'd say Benzema 1. I'm gonna slightly say Lewandowski 2, and then Salah is 3rd for me.
Puya, Salah, what is the rank?
I already spoke on this, right? I already talked about Salah.
Oh, where did you have him ranked? I think I forgot. Where did you have him ranked?
I said it's hard to rank him when there isn't really I don't think there's a clear best player in the world right now. But I said it's 4 players that I think are the standout players this last year: Lewandowski, Messi, Salah, and Benzema. I have no idea how to rank them. I think they all have their own qualities and everything.
Okay. Rob, talk to me, bro. Where would you rank Salah right now?
I think he's definitely in the top 3. I think, along with Benzema and with Lewandowski.
All right. And your boy Melanda, where do you rank Salah right now?
On current form, he's the best player in the world. Current form.
Who you support?
Benzema cannot do what Salah did against City. I mean,
bro,
those goals,
what the heck?
EPL
the
merchant.
one which he scored against Watford and Man City.
Watford.
There is no player
what you
in the
talking
world.
about?
There's no player in the world that can score those kind of goals
Watford.
right
I
now.
think he's using reverse psychology.
His name
All
is
right. Watford are a
highlight
crap
Watford.
team. And what about Man City? One of the best teams in the world.
As
He
of now.
made Laporte look like a child. I mean, right now, Salah has legal birthright to Laporte. Whenever Laporte wants to go to the washroom, he has to ask Salah permission first. So, my opinion still stands. On current form, he's the best player in the world. But when we're speaking about longevity, then I have to put Benzema in there because what he did for Real Madrid last season was top-notch. He single-handedly carried them throughout the whole season.
Did you see what Benzema did for France against Belgium and against Spain?
Yep.
That's recent.
Yes.
Wait, how highly are we rating Nations League?
He balled.
That was this week.
No,
Nations League crap, man.
They played that. They played hard. They took that seriously.
And the opponent as well.
Look at how Spain reacted.
The tournament name is still Nations League.
Infinite, we'll talk about it in Ballon.
The Nations League is like the Carabao Cup.
Oh,
no, don't do that. Don't do that.
No one cares about it.
Don't do that. Don't do
Well,
that.
yes, in terms of value, I don't think that it's it's on the same level as a Euro or something. So yeah, it was just a trophy created to
Make the international
make
break
players compete.
it makes the international break more entertaining,
But
basically.
my thing is,
Yeah,
aren't guys taking this a lot more seriously now? Because I think initially when they faced Brody through, I was like, okay, what's this thing doing and everything with Cristiano? But recently, right now, guys are taking it a little bit much more seriously. So look, I mean, we'll see what about it. But guys, now it's time for us to have some fun. And it's good. We have.
Wait, can I say one thing?
Go for it, bro. Go for it.
If Salah wins the Ballon d'Or before Neymar, that just says a lot about Neymar and his ability and all the hype and stuff.
The streets are going wild. The streets are going wild.
Neymar still got a treble though.
And you know what is so, because guys, listen, hear me out. Remember what Neymar said about how he's fallen out of love with the game and so forth.
Yeah.
I can almost put money down that I don't have that Neymar will never win the Ballon d'Or.
You know, last month I will say you're talking craziness, but I agree with you, bro. This season, yeah.
And also, let's just keep it real. 30 is the new 25 right now.
I was gonna say something like that.
So even if Salah is 29 right now, for me, I don't know. Okay. If by the time, let's say Benzema is 33, 34 right now.
Yeah.
So if Salah keeps fit and so forth, a 33-year-old Salah, Cristiano would have hopefully retired. Messi will be pretty much on his last legs. Neymar would have probably given up on the game. So all Salah will be competing with is Mbappe, Haaland, and that's it. And if Salah says what's up in a non-World Cup or non-kind of Euro season, they're basically, put it this way, Neymar is never winning a Ballon d'Or. Salah, there's a chance. And but if that happens, talk to me.
Yeah, I want to expand on that point because, you know, in the past, when you have reached about 31, 32, you're finished. Your career is done. But now Benzema, 33. Last season was one of his best seasons. I think Lewandowski is 32 as well. So,
32, I think.
Yeah, he's 32. And Salah is 29 and he's going to turn 30 next year. So what do you think making players go so long in the career now than
sports science?
Conditioning.
Sports science.
So basically, remember, back in the day, people didn't invest that much into dieting, what you eat, and so forth. But that's why when Wenger came into the Premier League, he was revolutionary because he really brought into dieting. So remember, because there was not that much conditioning, dieting, and there was not enough investing into sports science, once you were 30, because you didn't really look after your body, it was downhill. So there is, because when you watch these, like the Man City doc and the thingy doc, and just look at how much is going into preparation and how many people are employed for a club and how many dietitians, food specialists are employed. As long as you follow all the rules and so forth, bro, you can still be playing at a high level till you're 33, 34, 35. So really,
and you know what's funny? Guys? Neymar may retire at 32.
Bro, that's not good. I'm scared of that conversation.
So your boy Rosanera says, I've heard Wanda has slept with a late D. Okay.
No. That's too far.
Offside.
Offside. So we're moving on very swiftly. So where we are? So we're 44. So, Infinite, is your mic working there, bro? Wait. Why are you saying
Because I know where you're going.
No, this is to do with something else. This is to do with the Ballon d'Or stuff. But is the mic working though?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
God.
So Infinite, it was nice having you in the show, but obviously we're obviously
we're pressed for time.
We're pressed for time due to the Chelsea game. But now we have. In fact, we have all the time in the bloody world right now. As a United fan, what do you think is going on? Because here's my thing. Because I want you to, as a United fan, I want you to just maybe help me. But this is how I'm viewing it. The Glazers run things. they're businessmen. So similar to Kroenke, as long as you keep us in the Champions League, you keep us in competition, and the business is good, I think the Glazers are all cool. And I think that they're fine. Because remember, because for Mourinho, there were rifts and internal rifts. And it just shows you how this is like Disney Plus. How they've championed Ole and so forth is, hey man, he's brought back the culture. He's won back the dressing room. With no trophies, but won back the dressing room. Do you see a scenario where he doesn't see us this season? Or do you still believe that? Because what I always said is that if he finishes trophyless, what happens? Talk to me, Infinite.
I don't think you get sacked if he gets top 4, bro. Because the thing is, as you said, the Glazers are a businessman. They brought in the big names. They brought in Sancho. They brought in Varane. They brought in Ronaldo. All those shirt sales, the viewership, they're happy. Because even this game, they like at halftime when they saw most people hate United, so they'll be like, "Oh, United's losing. I gotta tune into this game." So I can guarantee lots of people watched this game. They saw Ronaldo do whatever he was doing. I don't know, maybe taking his old age pills, whatever. They saw Ole busy walking up and down the sideline, which he did more work
And he
than
was
Ronaldo on the
smiling.
pitch. Yeah,
He
and
was
he was
smiling.
Yeah. And I also just want you to quickly hear this.
The process, when Ole come in, there was a process. And the players, we believe in this process. And this isn't the end of the process.
A great quote from Marcus
Infinite.
Rashford, MBE.
I think it's a process.
No. Infinite, hold up.
We're still in a process.
Someone sent me that on Twitter, and I thought it was fake. Is that actually a real post-match after this game?
Yeah, it was after
No,
the final.
it's after Europa League final. So we're going back. Yeah. So the effects of last season are still taking a toll on this team. Because the thing is, I've been seeing on Twitter, they've been saying, we could have used the money, because let's not forget, Ronaldo's on 480. He's on 480k a week, dude.
Dang.
We could have used that money to actually sign a CDM. I don't rate Declan Rice that much, but he does the job of holding the ball and also being able to press. Because Matic and Pogba,
Matic,
my God, bro, I don't want to see that partnership ever again. Same goes for Maguire and Lindelof. We've seen it how many times, and it doesn't work with Oli. But yeah, he'll lost the season. But the big game is on Wednesday against Atalanta. I think if we go out and go into the Europa League, I think he's got to start biting his nails.
Wow. Whoa. So
I want to see CR7 in Europa
So
League.
saying that if he gets into Europa League, he still won't be sacked. He'll just be in the hot seat.
Nope.
Damn.
That's how it is.
You see, this is why
Legend
God
tax,
bless
bro.
Abramovich. God bless Abramovich. Because
legend tax.
Thank you. Because it's a perfect example. Lampard means a lot more to Chelsea than Solskjaer to United.
100%.
So Lampard is a genuine Chelsea legend. Solskjaer, okay, you scored a famous goal, but you're not Scholes, you're not Cantona.
Yeah.
You're not freaking Bex. You're not
Is
Andy
he more
Cole.
as a cult hero?
Or Giggs.
Is he more a cult hero than a legend?
No, he's not even for me. He's basically look. He was like a super sub because this was back in the day when it was him and Torre and Reflo. Basically, Torre and Reflo for Chelsea and Solskjaer were known as the super subs.
Wow.
So he was a guy where literally every time he came off the bench, he would always score. He was never a starter. So he just has a special place in United because he scored such a famous goal in one of the craziest Champions League final games ever. But the thing though is, he isn't the way that people view him is not the same way they view Cantona Bex, even Andy Cole, or any of these guys, where these are guys who
Right, yeah.
they did a lot more. So my thing here is, because trust me, Chelsea fans wanted to fight Abramovich. Even if you must be sick in the head for trying to fight Abramovich. But yeah, Chelsea fans were angry because this is Lampard. And Lampard is, bro, highest goal
Shout out
scoring
Rory
midfielder in
Jennings.
history. Man, forget that clown. So Lampard did a lot more. So if Abramovich can sack a Lampard, that shows you what he is. And look at what happened afterwards. Sacked him, got Tuchel, look at what happened. But for United, the amount of opportunities and chances this guy has been getting is insane. It's insane. What's it called? Someone said 15. Talk to me. Ole, man. Do you think he gets sacked? Someone said 15. Someone said 15 goals max. Are you there? Are you there? Jamal, talk to me, man. Ole.
Yeah, the thing with Oli, man, is first thing I was very pissed off today that Man United lost because I am Oli in, so I'm furious. But yeah, Oli, bro, the thing is, I don't think he's gonna get sacked. The reason is if he is gonna make up for, this Manchester United team is too good to make up for, and that's all these guys care about. Because we have American owners as well. And these guys don't care if we win the title. They don't care if we win the UCL. All these guys really worry about is that top 4 money. So yeah, man, I don't think he's gonna get sacked. But I watched the game today, and I mean, Man United, I mean, this Oli is so trash, man. Why are you playing a game like that against Leicester? Brendan Rodgers was our coach for 4 years. Brendan Rodgers liked to play open games. That's his thing. When you play open against Rodgers, that's when his system suits that way. And Manchester United, they were open, man. I mean, that could have been about 6. You know what it reminded me of? I don't know if United fans remember, but I think it was when Falcao and Van Persie was there, when Di Maria scored that chip. You remember they played Leicester, and I think that game was 5-3. I think that was just like that game. The way Man United was open, man, and I mean, bros, Sanchez. I'm calling him Jaden Sanchez in reference to Alexis Sanchez. Jaden Smith.
Man, I'm not sure what happened to your boy
Sancho. Sancho was good on the left today, though. Ollie took him off. That's the thing.
Was he?
He was decent. I feel like this.
Decent isn't what we got sold. Decent is not what we got.
Yeah.
Based off the guy. Look, that.
So we are playing Bundesliga tax now.
I don't know.
Sancho's gonna come good.
I don't know.
No, but yeah, I'm just kidding on Sancho, man, because I know he'll come good next season. It's just I'm just joking, man. I'm just making these Man United fans. But yeah, I want to talk about Ronaldo, bro. Ronaldo is the best goal scorer I feel in the world.
Wait, no. We're gonna because there's a special place for him. So say that we're gonna special for him. So let me just take these jobs first. So your boy David Results says, HH, can we discuss Pogba's abysmal performances lately? I'm even starting to doubt his ability, bro. Not gonna lie. Abysmal is extreme, but what I'll say is this: environment.
Yeah.
Pogba for France is the same as Pogba for Man United.
Different.
And I do feel that when you are around a certain group of players who you're friends with and also play a certain way, you flow differently. Like, guys, Pogba was sensational in that final.
Yep.
But when I come to United, it's under Solskjaer system, different kinds of players. It's not the same. So this is because, see, this is where I look at the manager. The player has to do something, but we know how good this guy is. So for Solskjaer, are you utilizing him in the best possible way? This is why it comes back to what Infinite has been saying and United fans have been saying, a DM. Maybe if you get a DM, that frees up Pogba, allows him to now play higher up the pitch and allows him to now affect the game in a great way, because Pogba is really the creator that really gets things going for France. So everything else is already done from everything. So he just has to go up and really make things happen forward. And your boy yesterday said that, can someone explain to me, why are we incapable of pressing any team? We don't press. We legit treat every team like they are Man City. I don't get it. Bro, I said again,
manager.
I wanted to say that.
As I was watching the game, I'm like, you're allowed. Why are you in a boxing match in a slugfest with Leicester City? Like, You can't keep hold of the ball. Like literally, this was a few dollars more. This was the good, the bad, and the ugly. This was the Wild West.
Yeah.
It was the good, the bad, and it was the Wild West. I was a Clint Eastwood. So, bro, said you have to look at your manager, man. A manager who has got the job because of a goal he scored in 1999.
Bro,
Bridge. Yeah, talk to me.
This is the same Leicester team that lost to Liga Warsaw in the Europa League.
Yep, Poland. Yep.
Yeah,
Bro,
and I just
the
want to
same
say, guys.
team.
Yeah, I just want to finish up. It wouldn't surprise me if Manchester United beat us because that's so what Manchester
That's
United
what
do.
they do. That's what
Yeah,
they do.
Big game
they might win.
legends.
Yeah.
JJ Bridge says that if Man U gets kicked into the Europa League, Ronaldo will fake an injury to miss the rest of the season. Watch
Ronaldo's
and see
not playing in the
Ole
European League.
in Chelsea for the Premier League. See,
He's not playing.
I would love that scenario because
there's a clause in his contract.
Yes,
He won't
Cristiano isn't touching Europa League. I'll tell you right now, Cristiano Ronaldo is not going to touch that freaking Europa League. So I want to see how he gets out of it because there's no way a whole Cristiano Ronaldo will touch that league. So who wants to?
It's a new trophy on the CB.
Suleiman, talk to me.
So when I'm watching Man United, Man United versus Leicester, as a neutral fan, it's very entertaining to watch. It goes back and forth, nonstop football. But if you're a Man United fan, you must hate what you've seen because the thing about Pogba is when you watch the 2018 World Cup, he was not bad defensively. Yeah, he had Conte there, but he was still good defensively. So listen, Ole, I don't think. I think Jamal said it as well. He's one of those people where he's on the close of being sacked, and then he goes on a run of games where he wins, and then he keeps his job. So it won't surprise me if they beat Liverpool as well.
Suleiman, can I quickly ask you a question?
Yeah.
Koeman or Ole?
Oh.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's
That's
a toss-up.
Donald Trump or Norwegian Gollum.
Yeah, that's like you want to get stabbed or shoot. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna slightly go with Koeman, but they're both bad. They're both bad.
No.
I'm also taking Koeman because he has a Copa del Rey. He's won the trophy.
That's deep. So who else wants to give their thoughts on Ole before we get to Cristiano?
Yeah, I would just say that I think Sir Alex Ferguson has really affected the club in a huge way. Because the thing is a lot of United fans are still stuck in the mode of since we've kept Sir Alex Ferguson for so many years, why don't we keep Solskjaer? I mean, you never know. If we give him more years, he'll do well. So that's my thing is I think Ferguson's really affected the way Man U is right now, and now they're so reluctant to sack a coach. That's the problem with United now.
So let me just get this done before we go to Cristiano. So MC says, loving the Pogba excuses, hashtag super team merchants, hashtag loser. Daily reminder, guys, that MC, before the Champions League final between Man City and Chelsea, said City would beat Chelsea 5-0.
Are you always going to give him an introduction?
LT, where's De Bruyne's international trophy, bro?
I'm always going to say, so that's a kind of reminder of that.
So
shout out to boy Ashar, man. Thank you for the dub. So Ashar, thank you for the dub. Says Cristiano will be playing in the Europa League this season and next season. It's been truly hilarious watching Mr. Champions League playing the Europa. He's going to regret coming back to United big time. Mark these words.
Inshallah.
No way.
I'm telling you this right now.
They're not going to the Europa League.
There is
100%.
Oh no. Of course. Look, they're gonna destroy Atalanta because that's what he does. Just for argument's sake, if let's say they do end up in Europa, there is no chance in hell Cristiano Ronaldo will suffer that embarrassment of stepping out in the Europa League.
Oh.
Yeah. No. There is no. Imagine Cristiano stepping out for that against FC Kazakhstan or FC Kabul or what?
Hashtag
Kabul FC. Kabul FC. There's no what's happening. So
HH, can I start with a Cristiano discussion? I have a lot of things to say about that.
Talk to me, Barry. Talk to me.
Okay. Cristiano. First of all, I respect the ability of him scoring goals. All right, I think he's probably him and Gerd Müller is a toss-up because Gerd Müller scored in the Euros finals and the World Cup final, but they're the greatest goal scorers ever. But one thing that I said about Cristiano, you're not as complete as a footballer, as a pure footballer. You're not as complete as a Zizou, a Messi, or a Maradona. You don't have the playmaking abilities that a Messi has. You don't have the dribbling abilities that a Messi has or a Maradona. And you don't have the IQ of a Zizou. So as a footballer, you will never be better as them. And the only thing that you can do to be greater than them is winning the World Cup, which I hope, for the love of God, he doesn't win.
Amen.
So yeah, man. So like, you'll never be as good as a footballer as them. And the only way that you can do is being greater than them. You know, because you will never surpass them
No,
as a
but
pure
my thing
footballer.
though is, and this is what I'm trying to explain to guys. I saw that Cristiano is my goat. He's my idol, and he's one of my favorite players of all time. So I always say this. I love the guy. I love the guy. Like the guy is incredible. I always say that when my idol doesn't score in a game, what else does he contribute?
I
And this
know.
goes to a point that Infinite's made, where is that he's going to get you these goals, 100%. That's it.
Yep.
So
what do you bring in a football pitch except from goals?
So you see, and look,
A fresh pair of underwears.
So
Top of the line.
no, because see, because Infinite, he said this from get-go, because during the
Day
hype
one,
and
bro.
excitement, yes, it said was like, oh my gosh, Christian's here, we're gonna win everything and so forth. Infinite was like, need a DM. Now, this whole Christian thing is gonna suffer. And see, here's the thing though. This guy, I will never, ever, ever count against Cristiano scoring goals. He has perfected the art of, I will put that ball in that net, tapping, penalty rebound. He knows how to put the ball in that net. I'll never count against that. But my thing though is that enough to win you a title? Case in point, Salah. Salah is the kind of guy that's, see, that goal that Salah scored, Cristiano can't score that goal anymore. At 37 years of age, Cristiano can't do that anymore. Because the movements you need in your feet and the quickness in your feet, he doesn't have those in his legs anymore. So Cristiano is really hoping for team play and structure that can lead him to scoring those goals and putting that ball in that net.
Yeah, can I speak on this? Yeah.
Actually, let me quickly this. So your boy Daddy Oos says, what GOAT begs clubs to sign him over hyped fraud? Daddy Oos, you're talking to Mr. Champions League. I needed to have some respect to my idol. Have some respect for my idol, Daddy Oos. Jamal, talk to me.
Can I say something after Jamal?
Yes,
too?
I know. Yeah, you can. Go for it.
Yeah. What I'm gonna say about CR7 is about this season, because this is where they get lost. People always think we talk about his whole career. No, we're talking about this season. This season, what? The guy could still bank 50 goals. He's an amazing goal scorer. But bro, when you don't give him service, the guy looks old. The guy looks lethargic. He looks stiff, no seasoning. Bro, I watched him today. And what did he do? This guy
bro, like there was one moment where I think the ball came across and I think he basically miskicked it and mishit it and missed the ball.
That. Yeah, when Bruno gave him the chip right up. Yeah, I was watching him today, and bro, I forgot he was playing. And that's a scary thing.
So, do you know what? This is what it is. Cristiano, all I think he cares about is getting the goal. That's it. Nothing else means anything to him. Let me just put, because what in his mind right now is, because look, he's arrogant. Of course he's, and like it's always good to have a bit of an ego, which is fair. In his mind is, I want to ensure and make sure that I'm keeping on breaking records. So what he wants is, let me get that top goal scorer award. Look at that post that he put on Instagram, listing all of his achievements. Messi would never do that.
Nope.
Like Messi would never think of doing that, because Messi just like, I just want to play. But Cristiano, he's very, hence I've always said that Cristiano has always been more conscious of the rivalry than Messi. Messi doesn't care about the fucking rivalry. He just wants to play football.
Yeah.
But Cristiano, he's so conscious of like, oh, what is Messi doing? How am I perceived? How many goals have I scored? Oh, look, the fact that he put that Instagram post listing all of his achievements means that he cares about these personal awards and these personal goals. So for him, of course, he'd like the team to win, but let me get that goal. Let me answer my whole thing.
He said himself, give me the ball faster. That's what he said.
Yeah. But
Get
you
the
know
ball
my
to me
problem is,
faster.
it's not around Ronaldo because the guy's 37. What do you expect from him?
Oh, no, true. Yes.
It's his fans because they still think this is 04 Cristiano Ronaldo running down the wing. No, I
Jamal, thank you. See, Jamal,
Yeah.
this is my issue. You can't have your cake and eat it. The way you're talking about this guy, it's as if the whole point of life and form. Basically, whenever I do my rankings, my rankings are based off what are you doing right now. It has nothing to do with legacy. So when I said that, can we all agree that Salah right now is a better footballer than Cristiano? People say, "Oh, you're talking about a 37-year-old." It's like, I know I am, which means that you shouldn't argue about it. So I don't want to hear anything about that. Oh, look at what he's done. It has nothing to do with legacy. As of right now, based on recent form, Cristiano isn't top 10.
Yeah, bro. I
Salah's
don't
better
think
dribbling, better passing, better, just better agility, better everything than Ronaldo. But like, the only thing that Ronaldo has on him is positioning, maybe even that,
and movement,
finishing.
and heading,
Jumping.
Let's be real, because HHC this year we have to be real.
Yeah,
Cristiano is not even top 20 in the world right now.
Facts.
Top 20?
I mean, he is a purely goal scorer. But coming to passing, dribbling, I'm sorry, man, he's not top 20. I'm sorry.
But it's,
Jeez, man.
It's nothing for me. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
He's 37.
You see, if I having a goal scoring argument, I think he's number
one. Yeah,
he's number one. I've never seen a guy perfect the art of goal scoring like Cristiano. He's number one. He's number one. And that is amazing to still be a number one goal scorer at the age of 37.
Yep.
So he's number one. But if we're having a footballing discussion of overall as a footballer, he's not top 20. He's not top 20. And hence why, socially, you've got to understand what you've bought.
Yeah.
You have to create a platform because United can win the league because you have a goal scoring freak. You have a guy that if you build this team properly, he can get you 30 goals this season. So if Solskjaer builds the team properly in a proper way, of course United can win the league because goals win games. So if you says Cristiano, we don't want you to dribble, we don't want you to take men on, we will do everything for you where all you have to do is just time your run and put the ball in the net. And that's it. We'll take care of everything else. That's the recipe for success.
Can I ask this?
Wait, hold up. So, and then I'll go. But so for your boy Chris, thank you for the dub. Cristiano Ronaldo has no contributions other than goals and fluke assists. Some people calling this man GOAT is criminal. United need to sell him before they end up like Juventus. Selling him is a bit too harsh.
Yeah, that's still guaranteed 20 goals, 30 goals.
Bro, see, for me, he's a guy that I will never sell him. What you do is you work with what you have.
Yeah.
What you have is an excellent goal scorer. Know his limitations. He's a trash footballer, completely garbage. But in terms of just goal scoring, this guy's incredible. So build a team for it. So back to you, bro. I said, go for it.
Is Werner a better footballer than Ronaldo?
Who?
No.
He said Roadrunner.
Werner. No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that he is.
No, he's not. He's not.
No.
Timo Werner is horrendous.
Timo Werner get 16% on the eye test, bro. He goes
about 16 is too much.
No.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Werner is horrible. Like, see, Cristiano, there's also sometimes where he can still control the ball. No one is doing. Basic control. Werner doesn't know how to do that basic control.
If I don't have faith, he's not a footballer. Let's say it as that.
Jamal, thank you. Take Werner's speed away. He's
not a
selling
footballer.
fruits down the road. No. He's selling fruits. Banana, tomato, tangerine, everything. He's selling fruits. Like buy one, get one free. He's
Yeah.
selling fruits. So he does something. He sells fruits. He sells fruits without his face.
hello.
Call, talk to me.
Yeah. So I want to say something about Cristiano. I think one thing that we have to understand is so now are we calling Cristiano a system merchant? Because like
No.
from what we're
No,
seeing,
different leagues, different teams.
No, not at all.
no,
How's he a system merchant when he's done it in England, in
Mhm.
France, in Italy, and in
International.
Spain?
But the thing is, United is not performing to the best of their abilities, and it looks like we're expecting Ronaldo to do a lot more than just goal scoring. You see,
Nah.
No, we're not.
okay. So I'm just saying, is he? So he's not a system merchant to us.
No.
Is that what we're saying? Okay.
No. How can it be a system merchant where he's a goal scorer?
Mhm.
Juventus, he scored goals.
Mhm.
Portugal, he scores goals, and on his return to
Mhm.
United at his age, he's still scoring goals.
Yeah.
But United fans expect him to, help them to actually win a title and to be
By
above than
scoring
just a goal
goals.
scorer. Not just by scoring goals.
No.
Some United fans.
United
Mhm.
fans, unless
Mhm.
United fans are crazy or psycho, they knew exactly what they were getting. What United fans are looking
Yep.
at is Solskjaer. Solskjaer, you
Mhm.
have the best goal scorer on the planet, which is which is a luxury that no other manager has. Build a team and a foundation to help this guy get his goals.
I
Because
agree.
if you do that, you can win a trophy because you have something special that no other team has, which is a goal scoring phenom.
I agree. No,
Hey,
I agree. But okay, yeah, go ahead.
sorry, yeah, I just wanted to say real quick because I gotta go. People, I understand Cristiano isn't the GOAT. He can't be put in that conversation. He can't be compared to Messi. But I don't like the attitude that people are talking like, oh, all he does is score goals. Well, that is still the most important part of the game. Like, it's not something like that should be taken lightly. Like, the fact that he can still score at this rate at this age, that's something that we should be giving him credit for, not using as a weapon against him. Like, oh, all he does is score goals.
No. But we're supposed to see more. You have to tell the full story. I've always given the guy credit for scoring goals, and yes, goals help you win games and so forth. But you know what I always say to guys? People say, "Oh, it's the most important part of the game." Cool. Who do many people consider the GOAT? Maradona.
Yeah.
How many goals did Maradona score?
Not plenty.
Was Maradona known as a great goal scorer? No.
Nope.
Zinedine Zidane, who many people think is one of the best players we've ever seen.
How
many goals did he score? Like, so if we're living off the thing of goals means you're a GOAT, then I don't want to hear about Maradona. I don't want to hear about Cruyff. I don't want to hear about Zidane.
See, but
Iniesta.
that's why that's why I started by saying that Cristiano can't be compared to any of those guys. But all I'm saying is that doesn't mean that he's not a very important part of any team that he plays in. He still is. The problem is the system. The problem is that we expect him to do all of this, or like some people expect him to do all of this stuff. Like, why?
No. It's more. Anybody that has seen what he has been doing for the past 3-4 years, expecting anything more, you're stupid.
Exactly, and that's the problem.
And that's why I push back. So when guys say, "Oh, he's the best player in the world," I'm like, "Oh, he's the best goal scorer in the world."
Yeah.
But don't call him the best player in the world. Like, so that's where I just push back. If you want to talk about the goal scorer, I've never seen anything like this guy before in my life. But see, there's a difference between being an amazing goal scorer and an amazing player. Messi is an amazing football player. Neymar really wants to be an amazing football player. What Salah is doing right now, that's what you call an amazing football player. I can't call Cristiano Ronaldo an amazing football player. An amazing goal scorer. I'm sorry. A guy who does nothing for 90 minutes and then gets like it's happened. That's not an amazing football player. That's an amazing goal scorer.
And I agree with you. Yeah, the only thing I slightly push back on Chichi a little bit is he's never been as good as Messi, but from his early Man United days to about 2014-15 season, I believe he was complete.
Oh no,
that's the thing. Yeah, he was complete.
Thank you. What I've always said is but in his United days, I was like, this is one of the craziest attack weapons I've ever seen because he was dribbling, doing step overs, and basically he redefined what a winger could do.
Yeah,
because we had never seen a winger gets double figures in goals, and we've never seen a winger. Remember, not an inside forward, a winger without goal scoring prowess. But what I've always said is that at no point was Cristiano ever as good as Messi.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Never. Like that, he was never as good as Messi. So
when Messi came out to his mother's belly, he was born to play football. The guy was doing keepy-uppies. Ronaldo had to work.
But basically, I think it's something. See, it's something we all knew. The moment we saw Messi, we're like, "Oh God, this is the guy.
That dude is
This is
legit.
the guy. Like this is the guy. Like we know that. Okay, we're now witnessing the next guy. So, so your boy Real Deal says he is a striker. The coach has to give him service. Yeah.
Oh.
Did you see one the soccer crossing today?
Wait. Infinite. Why are you mourning at that?
This service thing. You see, I agree with it. He has to have the ball at his feet. But when he had the opportunities today, when he had the ball, but I remember he had a 1v1 where the ball was played over the top to Rashford and
Be respectful.
Rashford
Be respectful. Be respectful.
Okay. Rashford squares the ball. He chops the defender. The defender slides out the way. He hits the ball straight at Schmeichel. And I'm like, are you just trying to hit the ball and see where it goes? Like, come on, man. And he's had opportunities after opportunity. And I'm surprised. Look, I'm not gonna be I'm not like these other United fans. I'm not a nostalgia merchant. I don't care about Viva Ronaldo, whatever. I just want my team to succeed.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he scored as many goals as he has, because if we're looking at the goals that he scored, how many have been goalkeeper errors? How many have been
you can't hate on his goal scoring, man. He still knows how to put the ball in the net.
You see, that's the thing. I respect him for putting the ball in the back of the net, but on another day, the keeper should be saving that. That's the ground principle that I live on. So
continue.
Yeah. So concerning Ronaldo, it's gonna be a long season. What I wanna see is that if we don't do well or win trophies, I wanna see what is he gonna do? Is he gonna jump ship? Is he gonna jump the Titanic?
But what manager you would like,
you know.
bro? What manager you would like if Oli gets up? What manager you want?
I would like a Conte.
Yeah, immediate success.
Because if we're being real, Conte is not starting Ronaldo. He'll probably, because Conte likes playing a 2 at the front or sometimes even a 3, and I don't think Ronaldo gets into that 3, because I've noticed recently Greenwood is not passing to Ronaldo, bro. Like seriously, there's like a rift or something, because I remember early on in the game, in the first half, before Greenwood scored, it's the usual. The ball is played out on the flanks, and then Greenwood cuts inside on his left, and he shoots, and it went straight at Schmeichel, and Ronaldo standing on the edge of the 6-yard box, and he's just staring at Greenwood, and Greenwood is like, whatever. And I saw it in the Newcastle game when they had opportunities. So because I think having Ronaldo has hindered Greenwood's development a bit, because at the start of the season last year, he played 3 games, 3 goals. At the start of this season, he's played 7 games and I believe like 2 or 3 goals. So it's kind of shifted the focus away, but it's still a good thing playing with Ronaldo, because that's an influence in the dressing room. But yeah.
And just
let me just
finish
wait, hold on. Let me just give a few jobs. So what Daddy U says, is Christina even better than Frank Kessler?
Relax.
I'm not
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Daddy Us, where's mommy used to control you tonight, bro?
I'm not. I refuse to answer that question.
Mommy.
We're easy. Real Deal says Cristiano Ronaldo, 8 games, 5 goals. Where is Sancho or Martial?
Oli tax.
Thank you. So, guys, I thank you. Please respect my goats. Respect my goats.
What
It says, core, we have no system.
Vibes.
I'm not playing style.
Really?
Vibes of C.
And wait. Hold on. So, from your boy, Z Gould says, Cristiano Ronaldo is 36. He's still good, but the disrespect, shake my head.
We're being realistic.
Z, look. I hate when people bring up someone's age and say, "Oh," because this is what people want. They wants you to treat Cristiano differently based on what he's done in the past. So based on what he's done in the past, we should sort of look at it differently. No. That's not how it works. As of right now, Messi at his age right now, go look at what he did against Uruguay. Look at what he does for Argentina right now. So Messi doesn't need to say, "Oh, remember that 92 goal season, or remember 2019." No, Messi right now today will do something amazing that will shock you. So I can't say, "Oh, because Cristiano did so much stuff in the past." No. I will judge you what you do today. And today, right now, you're a nothing for footballer, a great goal scorer. As far as a footballer, you do nothing over 90 minutes. And as Infinite just says, this guy is pressing square. As soon as that ball gets to it, it's square. He basically, if you bought a Cristiano Ronaldo pad, the X button would be ripped off. The X button would be ripped off. The only button you see is just a massive square, and that's it. So you can only press one button. That's it. There's no X, no circle, no triangle. It's just it's the shoulder buttons and square. That's it. Because guys, I know I'm here to bloody score. Your boy King Gabani. Hold on. So your boy King Gabani, thank you for the drop. He says that if Lewandowski, Messi, Benzema, etc., focused entirely on scoring, they would be better than Cristiano Ronaldo's 4Gs. Cristiano Ronaldo for 5 years now focuses on goals only. Cristiano Ronaldo underperforms XG. I disagree with that. I am gonna say Cristiano Ronaldo has a talent for goal scoring.
Yeah,
and I think that is a unique talent in terms of his movements, anticipation, and understanding of the build-up of play. So he knows where to be, and that's a skill. That's football IQ and intelligence. So his skill in terms of goal scoring are amazing. Movements, anticipation, finishing, and so forth. So, but one thing is clear though, because this is what I said about the Messi Cristiano thing. Messi isn't focusing on scoring goals. He's thinking, okay, how do I pass? How do I create? How can I beat him? And I can score. Okay, let me score here. But he thinks about 4 different things. Cristiano has thought solely about scoring for about the last 6-7 years. Completely. So
let me say just 2 quick things because I have to leave.
Go for it.
In terms of this comment by King Gambani, I don't think that's something again we should hold against Cristiano, because at the end of the day, I think he should be getting credit because he knows his strength and he's focusing on that. He's not trying to overdo it. He knows I'm good at this. Let me just focus on it. I don't know how to pass. Why should I focus on that? It's like the 80-20 rule. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's like 80% of your success comes from 20% of what you do. So if you figure out what that 20% is and focus on it, you end up making more. So he found out that the 20% of his game, which is the goal scoring, was getting him 80% of his success. He's like, okay, I'm going to do that. If that's what I'm good at, I'm going to focus on that. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. And in terms of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, all I'm going to say is this. When you have Zidane available, you can't keep Solskjaer. Like
Zidane ain't coming, bro.
Zidane's not coming to United.
Zidane ain't coming, bro.
Why not? How do you know?
He said only Juve or PSG.
Conte is more likely.
Not
Zidane is not
coming,
United.
bro.
Zidane,
anyone, bro.
Either Juve or PSG.
Wait, hold on. More.
I think Zidane might be persuaded because of Cristiano, because he had such a good time with Cristiano in Madrid. So I think that may be a persuading point. But even if it is Conte, it's still better than that PE teacher, Solskjaer.
Can I say something real quick, AJ?
Me too.
Go for it. No.
Could you pull up my super chat real quick?
No. Okay. Let me go through them. Okay, so because they feel that I missed. So Daddy Us says, from Ifak. Ifak says, love Cristiano, but this ain't 2009. Bloke is trash. And guys, that's Ifak, a United fan. Ifak is a United fan. From Suleiman, who says, HH, 100 years from now. Let me introduce LT, a City fan. No, look, guys. LT, I will always introduce, because let me explain this thing. LT and MC on every video and so forth insults me and abuses Chelsea. CCL, Chelsea, because it hurt him so badly. What's happened in that CL final? I thought, you know what? The key thing is that I just have to reintroduce the audience to who LT is. So yes, if I'm still here 200 years from now, when aliens come and lubricate this whole planet, up on the sky in a freaking walking stick geriatric thing on like the PS26, I'll say. I don't even know whether it will be called a freaking hangar. Maybe it's called L Tube or Alien Tube. I'll say LT, the dude who like 300 years ago said that. I think he would say what's up, man. What's it called? From your boy Shane Schubert. Now this is scary. Shane Schubert. Shane says this guy Cristiano has his own face printed on his shin pads.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's true.
Guys,
bro, this guy have a
guys,
wife.
guys,
It's true. Just search it up right now.
All right, let me. All right,
Wife, kids, come on,
you know
man.
what?
This guy
saw
have a
this
wife
somewhere.
and kids.
I saw this somewhere, and I was.
That's actually kind of crazy.
It's when he was coming on against Everton, I think.
Bro,
Yes.
he loves his
All right. Let me bring this up, man.
When he's with his wife, I wonder if he puts on a Cristiano mask on him.
Yeah, he has a mirror to see himself fuck.
All right,
Bro.
So, whoa, easy. No, okay, let's not get there. Let's not get there. So I'm not sure
Kids,
that you
man.
guys can see it, but I do believe that is his image.
Yeah?
I see in the Portugal.
You gotta
badge.
love yourself, man.
Yes,
You gotta love yourself.
You
I mean,
see,
self-love, man.
all right, like
What if Cristiano Jr. made that for him?
I mean, it's unique though. So
Yeah.
see, my thing is that, like, like what do you say about? See, when you see something like that,
it's a brand, bro.
He's not retiring. When I see that, that's
Thank
what
you.
they
See,
jumped at me.
when you see something like that, first of all, Jamal, you're right. Injury will return. He's not retiring. This is a guy who is obsessed about himself and his image.
Yep.
This is a guy who 100% wants as many records as possible. Guys, I swear to you, if when Haaland is like 28, and let's say Haaland is 4 goals away from breaking his record,
1 year deal.
Cristiano is going to come out as a 50-something-year-old and demand to play in a game. And
1
he's
year
going to be
deal.
holding his drip and everything. People say, Cristiano, you know that we can't have a player who pisses on himself. And he'll be like, I say, we can't have a player who has to hold his drip as he's playing and so forth. But I said, it doesn't matter. As long as you can just put the ball to me so I can just get my tapping. This, bro, I swear to you, this guy, if he retires, he's going to come out of retirement. I swear to you.
He'll play for free. He'll play for free. He'll be like, I'll play for free.
Of course he will. Bro, look, it's like I told you, it's going to be hard to get rid of this guy, man. It's going to be hard to get rid
But
of this
that's
guy.
the end of the Man United thing. I just want to say, shout out to Vardy, man. Guys still still doing it. Yeah, and shout out to Vardy.
Vardy always scores against us.
Wait, so from your boy, Real Deal says, if Cristiano Ronaldo scores 25 to 30, Man U will win trophies. How many goals I think Kane's there was a season that Kane scored, I think, 30 goals.
Yeah.
I believe Kane scored 30 goals a season, and we know Tottenham won a trophy since the 1700s. So that doesn't guarantee a trophy. Your boy Brian says, HH, has Cristiano Ronaldo forgotten how to dribble, or he's just old? He's old.
Bro. Yeah, he's old.
He's old. Like, I think he's old and he doesn't have it anymore. Your boy Mr. Man says, Modric is 36 and still one of the best midfielders.
Yeah, but Modric is more gifted, though. That's why.
Yeah, more gifted and more complete as a footballer.
Yeah, it's like they're just some guys who just basically they're guys who age like fine wine and the guys who age like Cristiano. You know, it's
he always relied more on his athleticism. He was a good technical player, but he relied mostly on his athleticism.
And once he lost that,
that's why you get this now.
Guys like Messi, bro.
Yeah.
Even Maradona played in a charity game when he was like in his 40s. Once you just have that core ability, Listen, Messi at 40 or 50 will still be able to do crazy stuff because of the kind of player that he is, because he doesn't rely on the physical side of the game. It's much more about his technical ability. Modric can play well into his 40s because of the kind of technical player that he is. So, all right, guys, let's have a little Ballon d'Or.
HH.
Yes, sir.
You know what's funny?
Oh God, what?
36-year-old Ronaldo is better than Hazard in 2020.
Walk up semi, walk up semi, walk up semi, walk up
Moving
semi.
on swiftly.
Walk up semi.
So, guys, Ballon d'Or. Jorginho surely can't get into this three. So, guys, live chat. I want to hear who your three of the Ballon d'Or is, because what I keep on doing is who your three in your Ballon d'Or. Like, guys, do you really believe they're still going to go with Jorginho?
I think so,
I dare France football to do that.
100%.
Suleiman, talk to me.
I think the PR behind Jorginho is crazy. Like, I
what
saw
PR? Wait, who the hell is doing this PR? Who?
Maybe Chelsea fan. I don't know.
Chelsea fans, 100%.
Chelsea fans doing a PR, you should be ashamed of yourselves. You disgraceful oafs.
And you know what's crazy? Like, this isn't the first time where like a DM has won a lot of trophies. Like, you have Khedira, you have Busquets even. So why does he even come into the Ballon d'Or conversation just because he won the Euros and
see, which is why it goes back to a point. Busquets deserves that. Busquets has performed better than Jorginho. Because my thing is that you can say all you want about the Nations League. The way those games were played was not like a friendly. The way the games were played were not like a friendly, and there was a trophy at the end of it. So take with that with what you want, but the way that Spain complained after that game, they wanted to win. Because Spain were not happy with how they lost the game. So it shows how much Spain cared about that game based on how much they complained with the Mbappe goal.
Quickly, how much do you rate the Club World Cup if we're comparing that to the Nations League?
Oh, I don't read the Club World Cup at all. Because see, here's Infinite, don't do that. Do you know why you shouldn't do that?
Why?
You know what I always say? Any team that wins the Champions League are pretty much. I think there's only been one time a non-European team has won the Club World Cup,
and that was Chelsea. Shout out Corinthians.
Shout out Corinthians. But like, so 9.99 times out of 10, the European team always wins the Club World Cup. So it's kind of taken seriously because the European teams are far too strong based on their spending power than most likely the Brazilian teams who they normally face in the final.
Can I speak on this Jorginho thing?
Go for it, bro. Go for it.
Can I go after Jamal?
Yeah. Yes, Jamal, talk to me.
You know what make me sit down and realize this Jorginho thing is a complete and utter madness? When the light-skinned brother today played better than him whole season. I forget his name. The light-skinned Sheik. Loftus Cheek.
Yes.
Did you see
light-skinned brother?
Jamal, thank you for bringing us. Jamal, because what we're doing is that we're now building a picture here.
Yeah.
Because what I want is put Jorginho next to Lewandowski and Messi. Because by you doing that, you are disgracing football heritage and disgracing the sport. It's a disgrace. Because there are Chelsea fans who just feel that I have to support everything Chelsea.
Yeah.
Because there are Chelsea football fans and they're just Chelsea tribal fans. Chelsea football fans know how to separate Chelsea and football. Chelsea tribal fans are my life revolves around Chelsea, so I must support everything to do with Chelsea. Anybody with half a brain cannot tell me that Jorginho deserves to be on that podium ahead of Benzema. And you know what? I'll go even further to someone that we've even talked right now. Salah has performed better than him this year. Because my thing is performed, not what trophy did you win. Performed. Jorginho, yes, you played your role. At no point were you vital. Did you have a man of the match performance at the Euros?
Nope.
Will you ever give a man of the match at all at the Euros? So a guy is going to be on the podium where I don't think you've received any man of the match awards either at the Euros or at the Champions League.
And you know what gets me vexed? They say, a DM can win it. Didn't Busquets win how much of those in the Euros? Didn't Modric at the World Cup? How much man of the match he win?
Busquets had
Player of the tournament at Nations League.
Yeah. Yeah, and what I want to say is Loftus-Cheek today. This was Jorginho has been trashed this season. What Loftus-Cheek did in that game was better than Jorginho did whole season.
Yes.
The reason why this guy is here is because he won the two biggest trophies via the World Cup. He won the Euros and the Champions League. And he was good. Guys, we're not saying Jorginho was trash last season. He was just average. He did his job good. Is that enough to win the Ballon d'Or? Come on, man. No, it's not.
But I think it's even Poya who was saying that like this. Here's my thing. This should be really open. It should be open. But that Messi narrative is so strong. Because my issue with the Ballon d'Or is they want to find any excuse to give it to either Messi or Cristiano.
Yep.
Cristiano has no chance. So he's no chance at all. The three that should be is Lewandowski, Benzema, Messi. That should be the three. And my thing is,
how would you place them three, in your opinion?
How would I place them three? So is this based on me personally?
Yeah, your opinion. What you would do if you was the FIFA president? What would you do?
I would put it as Benzema 1, Messi 2, Lewandowski 3.
Okay.
And I'm doing that because how I judge it is I don't focus on trophies. Because my thing is, which is what I thought it was, is who was the best player for the last 12 months?
Yeah.
That's what it was. It's like the guy who was award, this guy for the last 12 months is the best individual in the world. He's the best player. So how, because this is a team sport. This is not tennis or table tennis or 100-meter sprints. You are only one individual. Hence why I said that it didn't matter that Messi didn't win that Champions League in 2019. He was outstanding as a player. And that for me is Messi's best ever season, is what he did in the 18-19 season as an individual. Forget about whether you won La Liga or Champions League. Based on what you did as an individual, you were outstanding. And
but did you guys see the argument on ESPN with that same thing? Because they asked Julian Laurent, who would he give the Ballon d'Or to? And he's French. He obviously said Benzema.
He said Benzema, yeah.
And the host, I think he's English, and Stevie Nicol. There was like, Benzema didn't win nothing. How can you give Benzema it? He did nothing with Real Madrid. Obviously, Messi win the Copa America and Jorginho win the two. So it's these guys who saying you have to win something. So they're pushing the narrative. They actually laughed. They laughed at him when he said Benzema. Yeah.
Listen, that's kind of conversation I want to have. Let me just bring this up. So your boy Sage says, GOAT 7 will develop his celebration.
Damn. People are creative, man.
Yeah,
thank you for the laugh, bro.
Because you know that he's going to play with, he'll have to play with a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Like he'll have to play with a wheelchair. But see, the conversation I want to have now is, what is the criteria? Because if you're saying that it's about winning trophies, then it's not. Then that means it's not the best player of the year.
I have a perfect criteria.
Go for it.
So my criteria is based off of DOD, and the DOD that I'm looking at is, Conte's performance in those 2 Champions League games against Real Madrid. For me, that is DOD, and that's why I'm saying, for me personally, and the Ballon d'Or, I'm gonna say number 1 Lewandowski, number 2 is gonna be Benzema, and number 3 has to be Conte. Because if you don't put Conte, listen, if you don't put Conte, it's murder. It's literally murder.
You have to understand this is that I'm one of the guys that I am the first guy to think of an excuse to put Kante there. But what is this all about? From January to December, or for 12 months, who has performed the best over 12 months?
That's not what it should be about.
Because of that tyrant, Lampard, everything was barely up from January and so forth. So you can't give it to him for 3 games and so forth. It has to be, what did you do? What is your body of work?
But HH, Conte was good. Even when Lampard was coach, Conte was the best player for Chelsea. Let's be honest.
Was he as good as Benzema or Messi or Lewandowski? No.
No.
And that's the
And
issue.
that's harsh. That's harsh.
No.
That's hard because
That's not harsh. That's just the reality
no.
of
That's
the.
the reality. Is how well
I
have you
think
done for over the year? Like that's what the criteria is. Who is the best player for the year? Who was the best player for this year? Not for these 3 games, or who's the best player in the Champions League? No. Who was the best player for the year? So your domestic games, your international games, because you could include Euros.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
agree.
ignore the Euros, which he
I,
played in.
I agree, but then my other argument here is look at Lewandowski. In the year he won the Champions League, he won the Pokal and he also won the Bundesliga. So that's dope too. And he scored against Spain in the Euros. So he has to win. Levy has to win because he's been consistent from the
Bundesliga
past 12 months.
But again, what about my thing is this goes back to the argument that we're not having. Are we just basing this purely on trophies? Benzema is playing with hot and cold Vinicius.
Yep.
And a team full of geriatrics.
And don't forget that.
And Bayern Munich literally own the Bundesliga. So Lewandowski winning the Bundesliga Lewandowski's argument has nothing to do with any trophies won in Germany. His argument is breaking that Gerd Muller record.
Benzema reached a Champions League semifinals last season. He won a league title in the 1920 season. It will be murder if Benzema does not make top 3.
Cole.
Yeah, it's the year.
No, it's for the year, bro. So what are you talking about last season?
No, I'm saying that's how the Ballon d'Or should be criterized. It should be criterized in terms of Benzema had no Cristiano Ronaldo or anything. He won a league title and he made Champions League semifinals.
The league title was
league title was 2 years ago, bro. Why are you talking about league title? Damn.
Yeah, I would have actually.
Wait, hold on, no, coach. Wait, Jamal, before I come to you. QSB says thoughts on ever saying Lionel Messi win equals boring sympathy award. You see, here's the thing here. This is the issue with Messi. Because see, here's the thing. This is what people need to understand. There are times when Messi did not deserve to win the award. He didn't deserve to win. The only year that I said Messi didn't deserve to win the award was in 2010.
Yeah.
It should have either gone to Xavi, Iniesta, or Snyder. You know, it just has to. But it is what it is. My thing though is when Messi has won, you could argue that he was the best player that year. And let's see, you have to understand this is that it is what it is. He is the most consistent performer we've ever seen in history. I don't want to hear anything about Cristiano. Messi is the most consistent football. There's never been a player who has played at such a high level for such a long period of time. Never. Ever in the history of the game. So the issue is, it makes sense that he has the most Ballon d'Ors because we've never seen a player this consistent. Now, that consistency means nothing in the GOAT debate because the GOAT debate
moments.
Yeah, like Ballon d'Or means nothing. Like the GOAT debate is about that World Cup. That's it. So you winning Ballon d'Or means it does nothing for the GOAT debate at all. Nothing at all. Like all you need for the GOAT debate is one of those. Yeah, Jamal, talk to me.
Yeah, I just want to say, yeah, I completely agree with you on Kante because I remember at the start of that season, you was making videos defending Kante because people say he was finished, if you can remember.
Yeah.
So so he wasn't. He wasn't consistent in the thing. But my criteria is the impact you have on your team, and you have to be consistent through the whole year. The only reason I will use trophies, the only way I will use trophies is if it's so close. Like if Benzema was important for his team and Lewandowski was an important team. If you can't separate it, then I feel you can use the trophies because you can say, hey, well, this guy won that. But you just can't say Jorginho, who has been bang average. He won
Jamal, even if we bring in trophies, I want to know what your impact was towards winning that trophy. How important was your contribution towards winning that trophy? People bringing in intercept. See, for me, don't bring in dumb stats. I told you, the ITIS is undefeated. I don't need to see Busquets stats. Busquets runs, went for Spain. Bro, when they were head-to-head, Italy against Spain. Jorginho was nowhere to be seen. Busquets ran that game for 90 minutes. Him and Pedri controlled that game for 90 minutes. So how are you not going to put Jorginho ahead of Busquets when they played in a semi-final, Busquets completely made Jorginho do the runaround for 120 minutes. For 2 hours, Busquets made Jorginho his boy. So I don't need the stats to show me that how well Busquets played. I don't need intercept. No. Watch the game. Oh my gosh, Busquets, this guy is controlling this game completely. This guy's actually making forward passes. This guy's actually making dribbles. You can't get the ball past this guy. This guy is dribbling past this guy. This guy is very cleverly evading tackles and making clever little pocket passes. That's what I want from that role.
Does that mean he controls
Jorginho was a supporting cast of Verratti and Conte. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Wait, sorry. Puya, you want to say something, Puya?
I was just saying, well, if... Nah, never mind.
Can I go after Puya?
I'll let it go.
Okay,
Suleiman. So as a Chelsea fan, who was a better performer last year, Mason Mount or Jorginho? Because there could be an argument. Yeah, Mason Mount was better than Jorginho last year.
100%. No, like, there's not an argument, Mason Mount.
Yeah, so why is Jorginho even in the conversation? Just because he was a supporting cast in Italy and Chelsea?
No. Because he is the only guy who won the Euros and the Champions League. That's it.
So basically, it's who wins the most trophies gets the Ballon d'Or. Is that basically what it is?
Basically, it goes back to what Messi said. Messi said that it's now shifted from the best performer to how many trophies you've won. That is the peak stupidity. Because my thing is that that's like the Abeloa complex. What if you just happened to be part of a team that was really good? And you just ended up in, luckily I was for Chelsea who are Tuchel, where really Kante was carrying this freaking team. Mount was doing his thing. Rudiger was doing his thing. Mendy was doing his thing. I played my role, but Mount was more important. What's it called?
Kante, Mendy,
Rudiger. They were all more important. Italy, I played Barella. Verratti was more important. Chiesa, Barella, Donnarumma, Chiellini, Bonucci. So in both of those teams, Jorginho was like the 6th, 7th, 8th most important player. So it just shows you how warped and stupid this is, because it should be who is the best performer. Because if we now see that front three, and we say and it's Jorginho, Messi, and Lewandowski. So you're saying that Jorginho, because no. See, you can't have your cake and eat it. You're telling me that Jorginho performed better than Benzema and Salah. Oh no, I don't want to hear the trophies he won. You're saying if you put him top 3, you're saying he performed better than Benzema and Salah this last year, which is stupid. You're talking about a guy who passes sideways and backwards.
And who had a better season last season, him or Lukaku?
Lukaku.
Of course, Lukaku did.
Lukaku.
So what are we saying here? I mean, it's completely
stupid, man.
Okay, Barry, talk to me. Barry.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw the list, I was like, does Jorginho even deserve to be on that list? Because I can't even remember one performance, whether it's Champions League or yours. Oh, do you remember that, Jorginho? I don't remember even one. Kante was better than him. Rudiger was better than him. Aspi, Mendy, and Italy, Donnarumma, Barella. Like, bro,
Bonucci and Chiellini were...
Thank you also. So I'm like, what are we doing here? It's the best performer of the year, not the guy who won the most trophies.
Emerson was part of that.
I'm ashamed of my French compatriots, bro.
Wait, hold up. Wait.
Bro, it's not the same thing. Varane was probably the most important guy in France.
No. But I think the point he's making is that, look, Varane won 2 trophies. 2 bigger trophies, because that's a World Cup. And, okay, guys. Jamal, you know where I'm going to go with this.
I know.
Barry, you know where I'm thinking of going with this.
Yeah,
but
I know.
I'm not going to say. But all I'm saying is that, who won the UEFA Men's Player of the World?
Jorginho.
No. In 2018.
Oh, in 2018, wasn't it Modric?
Okay, it was probably It might have been. Okay, it might have been.
It was him.
Modric. Thank you, Modric. Okay, yeah, Modric. You see, but can you see the stupidity of this?
Mhm.
Jorginho's only argument is you just happened to be the only player who was part of teams that won the Euros and the Champions League.
Yeah, and I could be wrong, but wasn't Lampard was playing him for the first part of the season? Was Lampard playing this guy? Because I remember Lampard
he had beef with him. He had beef
you see,
with him.
so it wasn't even the whole 12 months he was. This is
So are we
mad.
saying now that
Just bullshit.
Are we saying now that Emerson should be in the conversation since he was part of Chelsea and he was part of Italy?
No, why not?
Why not?
No, but no, basically, we've now reached that position of my thing though is that arguments for trophies is stupid.
Yep.
Because we have to look at contributions. Because whenever I ask guys that about Jorginho and so forth, they have to now do mental gymnastics and pull out who scored stats from their asshole as to why. Because if you're telling me that you're trying to use interceptions and tackles from stats, then you're having a laugh. Because see, that's the beauty of the eye test. I didn't need to see Cannavaro's stats in 06. Bro, watch the games. That's how you know you guys are better. Wait, no, just watch the games and see his influence. I watched all of Chelsea's Champions League games. I watched all of Chelsea's games, and I watched every single Euros game. Bro, I didn't notice Jorginho at all. Like, blink and you'll miss Jorginho. You forget Jorginho was even on the pitch, either for Italy or for Italy, because there is nothing special about him. And that's the key one.
And he missed a pin in the fight in the shootout in the final.
That's just one thing. A guy who wins that award, there's something exceptional about them. There's something special about them. Look at what now, Jamal. I know that this may be painful for you, but look what Modric did in that 2018 final.
He lubricated us.
In that second half, Modric ran that entire game.
Yep.
And that is something special. Look at what Modric did against Argentina. Look at what he did in all of the knockout games. Even look at what he did even in the final that they lost it.
Bro, he did damage too.
Yeah, he was exceptional. The guy was exceptional. So Jorginho, I cannot give you one game where Jorginho was, wow, this guy really stood out. There's not a single game for Chelsea. There's not a single game I can say for Chelsea where Jorginho was, this guy was the best player on the pitch. No, not one single game.
But can I just quickly talk about 2019? I wasn't on this channel when that happened. Yeah, I'll say I completely agree with those guys giving Messi. I wasn't one of the Liverpool fans who say, "Oh, Van Dijk should win." The only thing I'll say Messi and Van Dijk was equal that year. Because to me, 18-19, that was Van Dijk's best ever season. So that's the only case when I'm going to use trophies. Because I'll say when you can separate Messi and Van Dijk, the thing you watch is what has he won. And Van Dijk was instrumental to winning the Champions.
No, boy. Now this is where things become harsh, Jamal.
Okay. But you always said that how either of them could have won. You never said it was Messi.
No. You see, my thing is no. It was a toss because what Van Dijk did as a defender was tops. What Messi did was tops. But the issue, and this is where it's harsh for defenders. When an attacker has an exceptional season, it will always look better than a defender having an exceptional season. That's just the sad reality. So for a defender, you have to be truly exceptional and hope an attacker isn't exceptional. And the issue is that we're dealing with a guy who is the top 3 most talented players we've ever seen ever in history. And here's the thing. People talk about that 92-goal season. I'm willing to argue that
it was his best.
18-19 season was his best season.
Because you know what you said? You said if he won that, and I could bring up the receipts, you said you will make him a horseman if he won that Champions League. You said that. You said you're going to have the competition.
Messi
that's how he was that season. That season, Messi, that was the best season ever for Messi. He was
complete.
No, like, if
he took the mic. He
took the mic. If Barca had managed to beat Liverpool,
horseman.
Because they would have floored Tottenham in that final.
Yeah.
Bro, we're talking about basically what we're talking about the greatest single season for a player.
Completely.
Bro, I still have PTSD from that Liverpool game, bro.
Where's Egbert?
My thing though is that all the needed was one goal.
Yeah.
Just one goal.
But the Us missed one in the first leg.
Don't
But
do
you
that.
know what?
Don't do that.
No,
Don't do
we're
that.
doing that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Guys,
No,
Don't do
we're
that.
doing
The
that.
Elba chance.
Guys,
The
you
Elba
know what
chance
was
in
funny
That would
about?
have been
Wait,
4-0
sorry,
on
Jamal.
aggregate going into
Yeah.
the second.
Jamal.
Yeah, I just you know what's funny about that season is HH case. After every sentence, this guy said he took the mic. He took the mic.
But he didn't take the mic. He took the
He did.
No, but imagine that story. Imagine if he
Yeah.
took the mic.
Yeah.
He did what he did that season, and actually what?
Yeah.
Bro, it would be basically they make it. That'd be like a Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
Because Messi was like on a mission.
Yeah.
And the guy almost single-handedly dragged those
Yeah.
guys to a Champions League, which had been insane. But what that shows you that, bro, you need some help.
Yep.
Because look, I'll be
But
real with
then,
you. If Messi had done that, that is even if I say World Cup, that's so exceptional that you could actually say Horseman because, bro,
Suarez
this is
was not ready.
literally
Yeah, it
because
was
there's
him.
one thing dragging a team to like what Maradona did with Napoli, dragging a team to a Champions League, bro.
Yeah, that's what I've been serious that season.
From your boy,
but then club.
Hey, wait, the heck? Bro, I don't know what the hell is going on. So your boy Kelvin Tahiro, who says Fred and McTominay in midfield is non-existent because they're wearing the invisible cloak from a Harry Potter movie. God damn.
That's harsh.
That's beyond harsh. But the thing though is, no Fred though. But you know what was
He
so
didn't even
funny?
play today.
No. United were, I think they were losing, and Oli brings on McTominay.
You needed some McSauce in that midfield.
Okay, cool. I know he's mixed sauce and he's Scotch, but how are you bringing on Stuart McTominay when you're trying to win a game? I mean, look,
he's got.
Where's Red Devil? Where's Red Devil?
He's hiding. Look, how the guy? And look, bro, I think right now, I'm worried for United come next Sunday. I'm worried for those guys.
You see, they're gonna do Volton. You know, Real lost to Chef, Barca lost the day later. Oh, my man popped off. If they beat Liverpool, bro, Red Devil's the first dude to be here.
No. He's fake. Now, this is messed up. So, Sage, when I was a Chelsea fan, HH, can you tell Luke the whole point of controlling the ball is to bring it down? Please, I'm suffering. I will punch a kid in the mouth to Hazard. Guys,
Hazard.
You see, guys, this is called hashtag honesty, man. Lukaku is still a very good striker. There are times.
Hasn't scored last 6 games.
There are times. But there are times when his control can be suspect. And guys, on Twitter, Lukaku and Werner were trending. So the phrase Lukaku and Werner were trending. I was like, I'm not even going to click that. Because Lukaku missed an open goal.
Yep.
Thankfully, Chelsea won the game.
Offside, right?
It doesn't matter. He still missed an open goal. Because he wasn't aware that it was offside. He still missed an open goal. And my thing with Lukaku, though, is, bruh, like...
No,
there are times when it can be sketchy, man. There are times when it can be sketchy.
We want you.
He can improve. Yeah, you can't take that away from him. But he can hide it, but it will always be there. That's the thing with Lukaku.
Bro, okay, guys. Now I don't even know how to even do this one now, man. Wonder.
Icardi.
Wonder.
Mario.
DMs are open though.
So let me get this straight. So, Icardi, you slept with this Wonder who was married to Maxi Lopez, and now you've done the same thing to this lady. But this lady now says you've now ruined another family. But weren't you involved in the ruining of everything?
Yep. Hypocrite.
With Maxi Lopez, remember? Maxi Lopez.
Yes, I know with Maxi Lopez. Listen, because remember, people said like the reason why Icardi isn't in the Argentina team is because Messi is good friends with Maxi Lopez and he didn't want anything to do with him. But my thing though is that if this guy's now bringing in this drama, into this whole thing, bro. It's
hide your kids, hide your wives.
no. But basically, with this Icardi, you have to. But my thing though is that like, what's he even supposed to say?
Get him
Plus, he has one of those kids tattooed on his body, so that's messed up, man.
No. But then, as someone said, it's karma. Basically, if you're Maxi Lopez right now, you're pretty much just you're pretty much just smiling, man. You're pretty much just smiling. Cool. Can you please explain why the hell do you have Flick on your thingy, and why the hell do you have Flick apologist as your icon?
Yeah, like I said,
I knew it. I will
never entertain this. I will never entertain this.
Oh, I should have said put your hands up. I knew it.